Hello, duelists. Welcome to the King's Courts. Okay, it's been a couple of months actually since I've updated my hero deck. My hero, not that kind. But okay, really quick before we get to that though, if this is your first time here on the channel, hi, thanks for clicking on the video. And if you're a returning viewer, thanks for stopping by. Okay, yeah, it's been a couple of months, about 2, almost 3, I think, since the last time I updated heroes in the channel, and I've really been wanting to. Here's the thing. I haven't been able to actually play at my locals, previously at least, for the past couple of weeks, only because, life comes up and all that sort of thing. I haven't had the chance. But I managed to get a lot of playtesting done over the weekend, and I'm really happy with this build. So, this is recently, okay, really quick story before we get to the deck. I actually recently ran into another hero player at locals. Now, him and his friends are like new to our locals, and so they were like still getting used, introducing themselves and all that. One of them was playing Branded, one was playing Evil Twin, and this guy was playing Heroes. And as soon as he saw me playing Heroes, because I was playing against the Branded player, me and him literally just completely got like right away clicked, and we were just talking about heroes, going crazy about it. Because let's be real, that's like every hero player. We're all like, when we meet another hero player, it's like literally the Spider-Man meme. So got to do a lot of playtesting, and I'm really liking this build, so I wanted to share it here. So that's actually pretty much everything. Also, it's Saturday, so it's, as we're recording this video. Wait, no, it's Friday. Dang it. Oh man, unless I got the calendar in front of me. It's the official release date. If you saw the post, I literally posted on midnight. It's officially the drop date for the new Battles of Legends. So, all us hero players are going to need to start hunting for that new Wing Karibo. If I get it, I know it's not like the best card, but I'm going to be honest, every hero player wants Wing Karibo as much as any Wing Karibo card. And I'm going to be honest, I'm definitely going to try and see if I can figure out a build where to incorporate it. Because, come on, it's Wing Karibo just like playing Wingman. What hero player doesn't love that? And that's pretty much everything. So like I said, this is the build I've been rocking with lately. There are a few tech choices that I've changed. Mainly because right now, okay, real talk, unless you're Patrick from SpongeBob, so unless you've been living under a rock, right now it's like it's a weird time right now in Yu-Gi-Oh, because a lot of people are quitting the game. A lot of people are frustrated with this format, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of this format either. And but I have still been playing. Again, I'm always gonna be playing heroes, and I also had Yugioh recently, so I still got. Oh man, getting Phantom Yubel is gonna be so difficult. But hey, I like a challenge. So that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments of this video what's your chase card from Battles of Legend. For me, I need that Wing Karibo, and I need Phantom Yubel. So let me know in the comments. I got a friend who's really trying to hunt down that new Blue Eyes Ultimate Fusion. He's a big Blue Eyes fan. It's actually the same friend I've had here on the channel when I was play testing against his Red Dragon Archfiend. So all the luck to you, man. I would laugh if I pull it and he pulls Yubel. That'd be hilarious. Well. Anyway, because I'm not going to lie, I've had weird luck with pulling cards. Like I've said before in other videos, for some reason, I always seem to pull the cards my friends want, and they pull what I want. Go figure. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to go over the whole deck, and I'm going to go over the tech choices I'm playing, as well as at the end, I'll also go over ratios you could change up if you're not happy with them. Because, let's be real, it comes down to player preference. Some people prefer to play more than one of this card, some people prefer two, and that's really the cool thing about it. So, let me know what you think in the comments. And before we get to that, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos. I also got some plans for some more videos coming up, so if you don't want to miss out on any of those, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and that's pretty much it. Alrighty. Let's start off with the E-Heroes. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I really tried playing Stratos at 2. It felt so weird. One, every time I switched the third one out for another card, every time I opened up that card, I really would have preferred if it was Stratos. Plus, not only that, not only is searching important, sometimes you can open up a hero of lives and Ferris, and you got all these heroes. Sometimes you want to use that extra, that normal summon you haven't used yet if you're going second to blow up your opponent's back row. So, honestly, I really wouldn't cut the Stratos down from 1. I mean, down from 3. Dang it, can't talk today. Neos, gotta have Neos. The boy Neos. Liquid Soldier. And I'm going to be real, I cut down Shadow Mist to 1, mainly because there have been way too many times I've opened up more than once Shadow Mist, and to be perfectly honest, once you use Shadow Mist at least once, you're pretty good. Plus, if you open up your Mass Change, it's just extra fodder. So, personally, I like running the 1 Shadow Mist. Haven't really needed the second one, personally. I'll just put this right there. Next, Vision Heroes. 3 Ferris. You always gotta have 3 Ferris. 2 Vion. Would not cut Vion down to 1. And, okay, this is always gonna be the big, controversial one when it comes to hero players, 1 or 2. Personally, I have the bad habit of always open it up with increase if I'm playing it at once, so I just want to avoid that. So I'm just going to keep the second one personally. But you could cut it down to 1 though if you want. Again, it's always player preference. And that's actually for the Vision Heroes. Next, the Destiny Heroes. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of people argue, debate this. But personally, even when I've opened up more than 1, every time I played, Malicious, the third one, always came up. Every time. I cannot just get over how happy I am the Malicious is at 3, and I would not cut it honestly at all at 2 or anything. I think 3 personally is the best number, but hey, that's just my opinion though. Really quick shout out to a friend of mine who I know watches the channel. He actually, I actually posted this in the community tabs on YouTube. A friend of mine who was supposed to give me this card for my birthday last year. I haven't seen it in a while. He's been going through some stuff, and he's also been sick. So I actually managed to see him a couple of weeks ago. He went with us to locals, and he actually gave me this original Secret Plasma. And this is one of the nicest things, honestly, anyone's ever given me. Personally, whenever cards are given to me, I always prefer using those, even if they're like not the highest rarity. It's like my Neos, which is the parallel or like the CR one or the Neos that a friend of mine gave me from the tins. I would not ever take these 2 out. Personally, I would never switch them out personally. Whenever a friend gives me some, I just don't feel right unless I'm using it. So thank you so much man. I know you're watching this. Thank you so much again. Honestly, and gotta have the Denier. Would not cut Denier. It's literally for Malicious. Would not cut it. And I actually am not playing Dark Angel right now, just because ever since Link Karibo got hit, pretty much every deck that can afford to play it is playing either Relinquish Enema or that sort of thing. So I just don't want to deal with that. So I'd rather not. So, and it honestly hasn't really come up as much either. Really, it was a lot more usable when Rival of the Warlords is still at 3. Plus, now that Malicious is at 3, we got that other Destiny hero target for Fusion Destiny, so it's just not as prevalent as much as it used to. It's still an amazing card, though. Still an amazing card. I'm not saying anything bad about it, but for this build, I just decided to cut it this time. It comes and goes, honestly. It's a format thing. Speaking of format thing, I'm still rocking 3 Ash. I'll just go over the hand traps right now. 3 Droll. And 3 Imperm. I probably, honestly, should play Valor in here. Maybe I should. But these are, the most universal hand traps. Because, at my locals, there's, a variety of different decks. There are people who play, who do play Snake Eyes. That's obvious. The deck is cheap, so a lot of people at my locals have been building Tenpai. There's Unchained. There's Branded, obviously, a bunch of Branded players. So honestly, I wouldn't really. These are like the ones that hit the most variety of decks. So I would honestly stick with these still. But again, maybe I might put in Valor too in the future. 3 hero libs. Favorite double-edged sword. If I'm being honest with you, honestly, when we use it, it's great. But sometimes paying half our life points can come back to bite us. Time is annoying. 3 Fusion Destiny, would not cut that. And that's actually for the 3 ofs. Next, Rhoda, obviously. Foolish Burial. Friend of mine actually hooked me up with an ultra rare. Thank you so much. Called by. Gotta have called by. And the fusion cards. Polly, obviously. Miracle. Now, I'm playing this at 1 because, to be perfectly honest, it's because the main combo line you want to go down to is, and if you want to see me do like a test cam video of how it works, I think I have before, but hey, well, I'll never say no to a hero video. You want to use your cards to go into Wake Up Your Elemental Hero and play Shadow Mist from the deck. That way you can search. That's what makes Mass Change so easily searchable. So that's why honestly I like playing it at 1, personally. And Favorite Contact. Plus, again, thanks to Wonder Driver, you can get it back. And that's that's all the heroes. That's the entire main deck, actually. Let's see. Let's go with the extra deck really quick. Honestly, I really like this build a lot, actually. Okay, here's a weird one. Now, I used to play this actually in Neos Heroes. So if you want to see, by the way, if you want to see like an updated Neos Heroes deck, let me know in the comments. I really want to try working on that deck again. Baguska. Baguska, honestly, let's be real, we've all been hit with like Ash or Imperm, stuff like that. And then we get stuck on Stratos and we have like that another card in our hand or something. So just going into Baguska just to stop our opponent is actually really useful right now. Especially right now, Skill Drain seems to be the card that really messes up a lot of decks. And again, when doesn't it? On to the extra heroes. Infernal Deceiver, still great for searching out your Neos. Let's see. 1 Wonder Driver. Oh man. Funny story. When I was playing against these new guys that are locals, he legit did Valor my Cross Crusader because he's friends with the guy who plays Heroes, but he wasn't expected to add the second one because I didn't even use Cross Crusader's effect. He Valored as soon as on summon, so I got to go into the second one actually. So I would not cut the second one. People still sleep on Dread Decimator. This actually got me game twice because of how just the crazy like attack you can get this and Wingman too. And that's actually all the links. Time for the fusion targets. Blast, really good for dealing with bigger monsters and opponent's back row. Dark Law, it's Dark Law. I was playing 2 for the longest time, but I'm gonna be honest, I never really go into the second Mask Law to really need the second Dark Law or something. So, yeah, honestly, I wanted to make space with the Baguska, so playing 1 of each, and it's actually working fine. I haven't really needed the second one, honestly, at all. Dangerous. I'm gonna be real. In the last version I was playtesting the other Destiny Hero target, Dystopia. Yeah, but I'm gonna be real. There are tons of times I really miss this card just to go off of my opponent right away. Like if they ashed, what's it called? If they ash Hero Libs or they Valor Stratos or something, or hell, if they even draw me or something. Honestly, just pop down Fusion Destiny and get DP, you're good. So, or play this to go into Shadow Mist and Malicious if you have a really awkward hand. So, honestly, I went back to this is because those easy setups are just really necessary. And of course, Phoenix Enforcer. Gotta have Phoenix Enforcer. And I'll go through these a little quickly. Sunrise, obviously. Wingman Infernal Rage, obviously. Ab-Zero still does come up sometimes, not gonna lie. Not as much as it used to, though, but it still comes up. Oh wait, discards him. Pretty much. Neos Wingman, pretty much the headliner of the deck, really. And Wake Up Your Elemental Hero. Honestly, I really like this lineup for the extra deck, and I'm not having any complaints right now. I think for right now, this is probably the best. Although, hopefully, we do get a ban list. I mean, everyone's hoping for that. I know I am. And that's the entire main and extra deck. Side deck, I'm always messed with the side deck, to be perfectly honest. But this is right now what I'm using. 3 Nibiru, Snake Eyes, deal with that. 3 Droplets. Drops is actually really good in Heroes. 2 Lightning Storm, and the 1 Feather Duster. I hate dealing with back row. Still running evenly matched because I honestly still can't believe sometimes this card is still at 3. And, okay. With Tenpai being a thing right now, I really hate dealing with the deck, and also if I'm playing against Branded, even though I'd rather wait till to set up Plasma or something and all that, and then use this if I'm playing against Branded because they're a fusion deck. Still though, gotta play this. And let's be real, Infernoids, Gimmick Puppets. There's a lot of decks right now where Synchros, Exceeds, and Fusions are going to be played a lot more soon. So I would not cut deep air here if I'm being honest with you. And that's actually the entire deck. Like I said, this is the build I've been using the most. And I've been doing pretty well with it, actually. I think also, shoot, I may or may not have something this weekend that I got to take care of. So if I can go to locals this weekend to get some recording done, I'll definitely will soon. And I'll have that up on the channel because channel member Michael is working on his new build for Cyber Dragons. And we want to get a couple of games between each other for the channel. So if you want to see that and a Cyber Dragon deck profile, let us know in the comments. And that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and just have a good weekend. Take care. Bye.